He proposed to me, but he was already married. Part 1. Hi, my name is Maya. I thought Daniel was the man I'd spend forever with. He proposed to me under a starlit sky, with my favorite song playing softly in the background. Everything about that night felt magical, like a scene from one of the romance novels I adore. I said yes without hesitation. I was convinced my fairy tale was just beginning. But just a month later, my entire world collapsed. Daniel was already married. And the worst part, he never planned to tell me. We met on a rainy Thursday afternoon at a quiet little bookstore downtown. I was holding a novel when he walked up, smiled, and told me it was one of his favorites. We chatted about books, shared a laugh, and ended up going for coffee. There was an instant connection. His charm was natural, his conversation thoughtful, and he made me feel like I was the only person in the room. Things moved fast in hindsight. Within weeks, we were inseparable. He brought me flowers, remembered the smallest details about my day, and made every moment feel special. I was falling for him completely. There were signs, of course. Little things that didn't quite add up. He was always busy on weekends. Said he preferred to keep some things private. And he never invited me over to his place. When I asked about his family, he'd smile and change the subject. But love makes you ignore things you shouldn't, and I ignored them all. 3 months in, he surprised me with a weekend getaway to a mountain cabin. On our last night there, under a sky full of stars and wrapped in a blanket, Daniel got down on one knee and held out a ring. My breath caught in my throat. Tears filled my eyes as he said, "Maya, you're the only woman I've ever truly loved. Will you marry me?" Of course, I said yes. I had never been happier. But the fairy tale didn't last. Soon after the proposal, cracks began to appear. He still wouldn't let me come to his house. His phone was always on silent. He avoided taking pictures with me. And he'd get uncomfortable anytime I asked to post something about us. I wanted to believe he was just private, but deep down, I knew